Well, this is my mini computer project. So I have built one computer which is just size of A4 sheet paper, and in this video I'll explain how I built this and cost and performance of the system and the components behind it. So first let me power it on. Use the power button here, and this is the monitor. 1 2 3 4 5 seconds, 5 to 6 seconds my system, the booting time of the system. Now I'll show you the components behind it. Okay, so if you source the component from Amazon, okay, so I have added all the items in the cart. Yes, a basic keyboard and mouse costing is this much. One enclosure, if you can buy from here, fine, you can also build your own enclosure. Then one SMPS and one NVMe SSD. This is a solid state drive, but it has to be NVMe type. So this is the PCIe configuration. So this is much faster than normal SATA hard drive. And then the next one is the RAM. You need 2 of 4 GB RAM. I have used. You can go for 16 GB or 32 GB based on your requirement. But you have to buy 2 numbers because the motherboard supports 2 channels, and you can get the benefit of using both the channels. Okay. Then the processor I use i7 third generation. Is a 3 means 3770 means third generation processor. This has 4 core and 8 thread. So that is the important thing why still it is relevant after so many years, because of these. It has 8 cores, 4 cores and 8 thread, means you can see total 8 processor in the system. So it is responsive and fast enough for your daily activity. And then this is the motherboard, which is costing here around 1300 change, but I have bought it from the local market at much cheaper than Amazon price, approx 10% less than this cost. So now I'll show you the motherboard. Yes, this is the motherboard. It has RAM slots 2 numbers, 4 SATA SSD SATA seriality port, and this is a power supply socket, and here is the PCIe. So PCIe NVMe has much higher speed than normal SATA hard drive. So you must purchase PCIe version of this, because in same slot you can get a SATA which is just M.2 configuration, which is much slower. So please check in the box, PCIe NVMe must be written on that. NVMe PCIe. Okay. So now look at the final price. If it is Amazon here, total price is 9041. One thing I forgot to add in this, that is one CPU cooler fan, one heatsink fan should be there, which will be, normally it comes with the CPU, but if you buy from Amazon you may not get that one, which will be costing another 200 or 225 rupees. Okay. Now I'll show you once again this configuration. So I have the HDMI output here. This is a Zebronics H61 motherboard, and this is one. It has 1 2 3 4 5 6 numbers of USB ports, and this is one Ethernet port for the LAN connection. This is the sound output, and LEDs I have connected, and this is the power switch. So this is the intake air for the CPU cooling. There's a cutout for cooling of the power supply unit, the SMPS. So I removed the SMPS PCB from the enclosure and directly mounted on this box. And the back side you have the ventilation and the power inlet. Now I will power it off and see the shutdown speed. I'm just shutting down. It is instantaneous. Thank you.